Welcome back. It is now time to get to the Grove, which is up there. We'll try to follow this just to unlock more of the map as we go. Staying as close to the wreckage of the Nautilus as we can. Technically, this is a bit of a waste, but you find plenty of water, and in my opinion, this is better than trusting the AI to do the jumping.
Can't afford to stay idle. No time for dallying.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
And I do like, just because, to sneak by first and unlock this little area of the map in the ancient sigil. Alright, so this will be the staging area, turn-based mode. Bless on everybody. And want Astarion and Gale to be up on this side.
No rest for the wicked, I see. It shall be done.
No time to dally.
Keep your distance, darling.
Okay. I think you...
Time for discretion.
I think they can make it up there.
Salutations.
Bother.
Make it up there.
My faith will guide me.
And I think I can get there before activating. So this uses up 2 rounds of the bless, but I think the payoff is worth it for having them in a good position for the start.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gates! Kanon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting. For the absolute!
Well, that was an unintended consequence. None of us were part of the battle to start, and so it started without us. And I tried to put it in turn-based mode so that they would stop moving so that we could do what we wanted, but then that just did not work. Okay. Let me think. Alright, I guess I'll just move closer to the action.
Come on then.
My sickle and sword, strike them down!
Let's get a nice fog cloud going here and put Astarion right on the edge of it. And then let's have him go inside the fog cloud and drink a potion.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Finish him off. Step into the hot fog cloud and hide.
They see me?
Can't afford to let up.
Not threatened. Threatened. Not threatened. Outside normal range, but threatened and killable. No, not threatened, but still killable.
Heading there.
Push him back.
Please, mistress.
Let's see if I can push him. And then...
Oh, yes.
Oh, the bliss is gone. One hit point, 14 hit points, 14 hit points.
Quickly. On the hunt.
My faith will protect me.
Don't really need anything quite yet. Is there anybody who needs... Ramira could use a sanctuary, maybe. Can I reach? Yeah. Of course. I should have looked at the relative initiatives before I did that.
They won't know what bit them.
What's the plan?
Too heavy to shove. Let's see. Is he the only enemy remaining? The goblin boss is over there. Here we go.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
I didn't manage to save them all, but I mean, I barely used any well, actually that's not true. I used both of my spell slots there. I used up all my spell slots, so I may as well do a short rest, because I'll be doing a long rest before I do anything else significant.
New horrors waiting for us.
The next move is.
Alright, let me loot these people before I go in, and in particular,
Have to keep low.
nobody's sightline is there, so I'll take those things. I managed to avoid the sightlines and get to that person who fell, unfortunately. And this goblin here, Zakrug, does have gloves of power. So, interestingly enough, this is a decent thing for my Shadowheart to wear. She gets into melee sometimes, and she's got sleight of hand. Oh. Interestingly enough, I don't know which one, but one of them had a hand crossbow. Let's just give that to Astarion. Now he only needs one more to start doing that. Alright, we are ready to make our way into the grove. And slip in our own grease. Let's just head that off for the future.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
I've seen much bloodier battles than this. Consider yourselves lucky.
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I don't have intimidation or persuasion, but Shadowheart is not a fan of unnecessary violence, so I will attempt a persuasion. More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and this isn't worth using inspiration on.
With a thunk, the armored man collapses, unconscious.
Enough. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
And they're trying to kill each other. Delicious.
Let's check for healer, then move on. Whatever else is happening here isn't our concern.
Let's see what I can glean.
First, I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then, a foul blood takes his frustrations out on me. I'm done with this hellhole.
That could have been what. Those two must have history.
For once. Indeed.
Now that's settled. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Shadowheart.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I may as well ask what brought them there.
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
If your people survive that, they'll survive anything.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
And the ritual stuff is none of my business.
Thank you again for your help out there. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get my people moving.
So there is a healer here, so Shadowheart would stay and try to figure out where. And also take whatever isn't nailed down for her own purposes.
None shall see me. Best step softly.
See, this stuff is all marked as stolen, but it's about to be mine. I'll come back after that's the case. Yep, nobody noticed me.
I must keep going.
I did find Kanon's belongings in there, but he doesn't need them anymore.
I ought to speak.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Not now. Please.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
You could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Kanon.
Where are you from?
We from Elturel left.
Who left Elturel with you?
Sister Arca.
What is your profession?
Tailor before. God. Volunteered.
And we saw what happened to him. We already know where he kept his valuables, but there could be more information here than we know, and this is probably rude to ask in front of his friends. What happened to you?
Killed. Arrow. Can't breathe.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
When I was homesick, he never let it show, but he was homesick too. He didn't deserve this.
No, it doesn't sound like he did. Now, technically, it was probably also rude to steal all of his things after he died, but nobody saw that, so it doesn't count.
What fools these mortals be.
Missed.
Shall we cut and run?
Not enough movement. Let's see if Shadowheart can get there. Yes.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
So if Shadowheart could get there, that means he at least can get a sneak attack in. And then let's start making our way that way.
Let's end this.
Shall we dance?
Can't give up.
Let's have some carnage.
I speak, they burn. Pawn to cleric 4.
Maybe I shouldn't use Ray of Frost there because then they'll all be on ice. Oh wait, I guess mostly he will.
Got to focus.
Flank.
This feels good.
I thought I took that dual wielding thing off. Good enough.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Well, she's not being very nice and I have a chance to possibly get something out of this, so You got me. Hand over the coin and I'll be on my way.
That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Oh.
There is work to do.
Looks like I can level up a little bit. Now, interestingly enough, I'm actually going to give Gale a level of Rogue. I don't need his first level to be Rogue like the others. Oh, I forgot to adjust the skills that I wanted. Oh well. Yeah, she's going back to Cleric. Probably Guiding Bolt is the best other thing that she could have there. And she'll get Turn Undead and Invoke Duplicity. Now, unfortunately, that is a concentration thing, so that's something for her to put up maybe after Bless has gone down.
Certainly.
But yeah, it's time to rest.
What's next, I wonder?
And accidentally pay more attention to Gale's level up, so I'm gonna do that. Sounds like Withers wants to talk.
Worth talking to, perhaps.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
Less worthy still, more riddles from my resident jester.
I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Good enough for me, I suppose. But she's not the one who needs to change her class. Okay, so they wanted to give him expertise in sleight of hand and persuasion, but I gave him arcana and medicine. So this actually even helps him with wizard knowledge stuff, and this helps do the transmutation potion making thing. And yeah, I could do that on a hireling, but why not use Gale? He's here.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
How long since you've killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
You tried to bite me. How can I trust you?
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
Fine, but not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
That's enough. I'm not gonna charm him. But I will use an inspiration.
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
I look forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
And of course he wants to talk.
Let's see what I can glean.
Good morning. How do you feel?
I'm fine. I just feel a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
I think Shadowheart is starting to like Astarion. If I can help, just ask. We're in this together.
You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? A word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
See what Gale has to say about that.
How can I help?
What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Shadowheart values secrets.
What can I do for you?
Astarion had one, and knows about, and has divulged it to us. But let's ask a little bit more about him.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
It feels like it's not showing me all of the dialogue options. I'm hitting that bug, which is annoying. In theory...
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So, about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Maybe later.
Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
Consider telling him I worship Shar.
Consider how he's likely to react. You haven't seen eye to eye on many things, but can a vampire really judge you for keeping secrets?
And the need to keep it a secret. He's given me a secret, I will trade him one of mine.
Oh, that's what you've been tiptoeing around. My dear, I couldn't care less. I am glad you told me, though. I'm glad you trusted me enough. Just don't come preaching to me about your Lady of Loss. I've lost plenty already. I'd quite like to keep what I have.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, one side effect of taking a rogue level at the beginning and being at level 3 is that I don't have a lesser restoration yet to remove this bloodless condition. So, in the meantime, we'll probably be having Astarion do the larceny aspect. But for now...
One with the weave.
Alright, let's look for a healer. So I'm in a druid's grove. Seems like a decent time for a potion of animal speaking.
This way.
What's that?
Let's see what's to be said.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
What was that for?
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
There's plenty of room for both of us.
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Fair enough.
Work my magic.
Wits and blades always sharp. On I go. See what I can learn.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
There is some decent stuff here.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
I'll deal with selling and such in a bit.
This grove is kept by Sylvanas's faithful.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Cleric of Shar, why die for those who can't defend themselves?
Exactly. Hear that, Leah? We're not helping anyone if we're corpses.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Or rocks?
Ant, are you calling me small?
If you do not like your form, then choose another. That is what the keepers of this place do. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Shiny bits? The tieflings put something in your hay?
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
And now Astarion gets to level. I'm gonna make him an assassin.
What now?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
And again. Swing and
Onward. Ever onward.
Can't keep the goblins out forever.
Too interested
This
in
is
you.
no fortress and we're no warriors.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Haven't you ever met anyone who could speak to oxen?
A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
There's something strange about this ox. What is it?
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There's more to you than meets the eye. Care to explain? No. Whatever your secret is, it's yours to keep.
I'm glad you think so. Otherwise, things might have gotten very messy.
Leave.
Tick-tock.
Funny.
I should take that.
good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one.
What am I to do? Got to press on.
Take your time.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Are you alright? I see. Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you.
Turn around to see what he's looking at.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Hmm.
No harm in a little conversation.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
This isn't a joust. Feint with your sword, then kick between the legs instead.
Let's see then. Feint, kick, thrust! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Don't shout your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Hey there. Can I have a word?
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites. That's what Shadowheart would want to focus on.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Hunting in the hells. Dangerous. Oh, actually, show off that I recognized it. A devil's advocate. Do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are.
Defender of the people.
Actually, I'm probably gonna want to fix his stats anyway, so let's back out of here and go to Withers.
As thou desire.
That's a little bit of an AoE, right? Actually, I'll give him Mountain Illusion since Gale probably won't be in the party for too much longer. Not changing the subclass. Spells, Hex, and Hellish Rebuke, I think. Okay. Keep that even. Even. Although actually, I have 2 points left. No, that's not a good use of it. I'll put Wisdom up to 12. Do I want to change any of this? Probably doesn't need Intimidation or Deception so much. Arcana is good for him to have. History. For those passive checks, I suppose. Alright.
Sharp as ever.
I suppose we could go ahead and put on the armor of Agathis. Agonizing Blast and Devil's Sight. And then I think we're going to do the Sorelock thing. So, Sorcerer. Give him light. Don't care about True Strike. Mage Hand. Blade Ward. Shocking Grasp. Magic Missile. And Enhanced Leap. And yeah, let's do Wild Magic for the Tides of Chaos.
We've known enough grief this 10-day, traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Worth a shot? Better start a conversation.
You're the one who helped to the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Your help at the gate was appreciated. I'm Zevlor. And you're...
Just passing through.
Right. I'd offer you supplies and sustenance by way of thanks, but I'm afraid there's little to spare. Whatever your business here, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This latest attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I have no quarrel with the druids.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We are no fighters.
Leave.
Thank you again for your help out there. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get my people moving. No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find
your
it.
back?
Yes. Of course.
On my way. Let's prowl. Like a wraith.
Let's try this way. I'll give it a try.
What a day.
That's an interesting glitch.
A long way to go still.
Moving. Neither seen nor heard. Old times.
I wonder what the next move is.
Yeah.
No, there's so many ways to die.
I'll grab that.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Feel like she would be just a little bit snarky. Try not to keel over with the first blade drawn.
Well, we came through Avernus. We might not look it, but we're tough. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate.
If you survive the hells, you'll survive this.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Sure, it's a bet.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Goblins, no.
Got to keep moving.
So many ways to die.
I'd better take a peek. Check for anything useful. Keep pushing.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Don't mind me. I'm just passing through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing. And I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
Now what might you be hiding?
We're exposed now.
No harm in a little conversation.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
What is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not?
I'll take it.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Doesn't taste half bad.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
What are you, an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
This is an expertly made healing potion. Nicely done.
Oh, stop with the sweet talk. Here, take the end of the bat, just in case. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I'm fine. Just bone weary after a difficult day.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Show me your
Hey,
wares.
bother.
That is useful to stock up on, and of course some healing potions and a potion of invisibility. That's not bad to have either. I am about to do selling
Take care now,
very soon, I
sweetie.
think.
Stay back, or else.
Or else what?
Or else, I'll bite you. Ow! Oh, my tooth.
Let me take a look.
It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing.
It looks fine to me.
Does it? Oh, thank goodness.
Wait, you're big. You can get rid of the evil thing. Follow me, but be ready for anything.
Who uses wooden tools? On tippy toes. What fun.
My faith will guide me.
This way. Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
I'm afraid I can't. I've been placed in charge of this area.
But Zevlor said Damn it! Figured it was a pity post anyway. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around.
I'm a cleric. Let me heal you.
No need. Should be able to stand soon enough. Once this bloody potion wears off.
I'd wager your potion was a paralyzing agent.
What? No, the potion worked. I'm strong as a bugbear and fearless. The old lady warned me that this might happen. That it was a side effect.
Sounds like you've been duped.
No, she's been nothing but kind to me. Why would she... Sorry, I need a moment. I'm not feeling the best. But I'm sure it'll pass.
Oh, since I convinced her I belong here, none of this is tagged. Okay, I'll be back after I loot this place dry.
I'd better do the talking.
The evil thing gone. Now, where was I?
I guess that confirms it that key, cabinet key, was the evil thing that the rat was talking about.
Worth a rummage?
And that key opens up this alchemist cabinet, which is a nice way to get some poisons early on.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
In the interest of... why would Shadowheart care at this point?
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes!
You little beast!
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. That goblin won't be the last.
It was a nice shot, if nothing else.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start of it.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Why does she care? Interesting.
I'll see what I can do. That old bucket.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread. You a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see your wares. And yeah, Damon, I'm not entirely sure how Act 2 is going to go for this Shadowheart yet. But if Damon is going to survive, then he's going to be a vendor through all 3 acts. So he's the first one I'm going to want to make sure has high attitude. So I'm going to do my selling here first, and I'll just rejoin you after and let you know if I bought anything interesting. Alright, I'm taking all of his gold and safeguard shield, light crossbow +1, dagger +1. I'm going to give this to Astarion for now, but once I get another hand crossbow, this is probably going to migrate its way to Shadowheart. Actually, I visited Withers, and so Damon's stock reset. He didn't get more gold, but he did get a hand crossbow for sale. So I'm trading in this light crossbow for that. So now, wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. Hand crossbow. Hand crossbow. This light crossbow here. And then I still have the light crossbow? Alright, whatever. I'm good.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
I'm looking for a healer. Let's skip the local drama. Seems like a lot of people are looking for that druid.
By all rights, he was a good man. I saw enough of him to agree. And I'm tired of good people dying. That's for sure. Never ends.
I haven't seen a single goblin. That's good, isn't it?
Okay, that's basically it for the top side of the grove. The next time I'll be going down and talking to the actual druid population. And then I'll see you then.